till 10 p.m.
And what happens? What takes place, when you go to Up Till
We
Dawn?
have a full lineup of games, entertainment, and letter writing. And competitions. We have costume competition, banner competition, table decorations. All the teams participate and compete against each other. And then this year we have an incentive program in place where we actually award a team Up Till Dawn Team of the Year.
Okay.
So it's just something for them to look forward to, for coming and saying thanks for all that you do.
And a few of the things we're also going to do, we will have a patient panel or two patients that will be there to kind of talk about their experience of being a St. Jude patient. And we'll have other things such as door prizes that we give out to those who are there. We're going to have concession stand, so we'll have popcorn and hot dogs and things that you'd want at a carnival or a circus. This year's theme is Circus of Hope, so we want to kind of stick to that theme throughout the entire evening from 7 to 10. But we're really excited about having these teams come and experience what St. Jude has to offer and what this Up Till Dawn organization has to offer. It's going to be a really fun night, and we're going to have a special entertainment that's going to be there, and it's called the Crescent Circus. So people need to come out and check it out. It's going to be a fun night.
Okay, and this is the Up Till Dawn t-shirt, right?
Right, this is the t-shirt. We're actually the front first. Okay. This is the front of the t-shirt, and this is the back of the t-shirt.
I'm excited.
Look at that cute David with the nose. So cute.
All the teams who have pre-registered and met the deadline for the t-shirt giveaway, they all get t-shirts. We're actually having our recruitment chairperson, Zach Jones, he's hosting a final team captains meeting this Friday at noon in our office, which is in room 100 of the Student Union. They're going to be able to pick up their t-shirts for their teams and also turn in their labels, because we did this new incentive program where they could do their labels for points. So they can turn in their labels, and if they have any final questions right before the event, they can come and ask and get any of those final details just ironed out.
Okay, and again, earlier you said that if you want to volunteer to help set up or anything.
If they want to volunteer to help, if they're not involved on a team and they want to come help us out that night, they can come tonight at 5 o'clock, 5:30, to Prather Coliseum. We're going to meet and do like a little run through of the event. And if they're unable to make that event tonight, they can come the night of the event, anytime between noon and 5. If they can come help out, that's great, but we're going to get the ball rolling around 5.
Okay.
And I do want to say a special thank you to the athletic staff for opening up Prather Coliseum for us, because this is the conference tournament that they're going to be going to this weekend or this week, and they are practicing, and I know we just have a lot of sports that do use Prather Coliseum, and to have them open their home, if you will, to this Up Till Dawn organization on our campus, we're really appreciative, because without having a venue for this type of event, we would not be able to host it, because the ballroom definitely we have outgrown the ballroom, and to have Prather as a backup is a wonderful thing for us. So we definitely want to send a shout out and a thanks to the athletic department and Rocky Smith, who's been working with us diligently to kind of make sure that this event goes off without a hitch. And we're meeting with them tonight and making sure that we're going to do a run through just to make sure everything goes well, because we really want this to be a special and memorable event, and hopes to get new executive board members next year on board and ready to go, and have more volunteers next year in the year process of the planning, not just helping that day of. Like, we want people throughout the year supporting St. Jude and supporting Up Till Dawn.
So, how do you get involved for next year with Up Till Dawn?
Well, we're going to be talking about how to do that at the actual event, so people can definitely, they're in the moment, they're excited, they're really, loving St. Jude at that moment. And so we will have announcements throughout the evening and a flyer that will tell them, if you want to be part of the executive board for next year, you'll go on our OrgSync website and download the form and fill it out, and we'll have interviews with the outgoing exec, and with our St. Jude representative as well. We'll have those interviews and start selecting, because we will go, hopefully if we raise enough funds again in July, they'll be going to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital again. So this will all happen this semester before we leave for spring semester. We will have our new executive board in place. So if they're interested, they definitely need to fill out that application.
Okay, so I know you said there were a number of organizations involved. Is it just fraternities, sororities? Who all, can you name some organizations that are
Oh, wow. I mean, we have SAB, SGA.
All the sports teams.
Majority of the sports teams. We have the band, a few band organizations that are involved. We have the service organizations.
Right.
Tons of them. I mean, there's a whole plethora, for sure.
Right.
Which we all are very, very grateful, for sure. Zach did a really good job with getting those teams out there and working with those team ambassadors to really get them educated on why we're doing it and what their mission is. And so we're really, really excited about it. And we would like to say also, to say thank you to St. Jude. Sally Roberts, she has been our representative from St. Jude. Each chapter of Up Till Dawn gets someone from St. Jude to help them out in that process, to make sure that their event is exactly to the standards of what St. Jude wants it to be, because they just don't want just random fundraising events that don't meet that mission of St. Jude. And she's awesome and she's wonderful, and she's not going to be with us this year because she is expecting to have her baby, and so she's not going to be here. So we're going to have 2 people from the Dallas office come in, and we're really excited to working with them. And we just want to say thank you to St. Jude, because without St. Jude and without Eddie starting this program at Northwestern State, we would not have the great group of leaders that have come up from this organization, and the student volunteers and the student teams that come out and really, really make this event possible. So we just want to say thank you to them.
And exactly how big of a national event, I'm sorry, I lost my words. How big of a national event is it in Louisiana? Do you know how many universities participate?
I'm not sure
I
about
want to say we're pretty much, the smaller universities don't have them, but of the larger universities, they all have one. Because I remember when Eddie was telling me, they called him and was like, you know, you're one of the only universities that don't have one in Louisiana. Wow. So yeah, okay. I mean, over 180 in the United States. So.
And do you have help from, I know, off campus, like the Natchitoches community?
Yes, we do. We definitely, the students do solicit for sponsors, and I wish I had the list of sponsors here, but one of the major sponsors that we have is the kitchen with Ben and Carrie Fidelic. They are providing the food for the evening, or the concession stands, if you will, for the evening for the circus. And we also have a few others, Johnny's Pizza, and a few restaurants around town just to kind of help out. Campus Living Villages has been a huge sponsor for us in the past years, and Indian Summer. I mean, we have a long list, and of course we can always add more to that list for next year. But this year we have a really good team of sponsors that have really helped out with keeping the cost of the event low, just so we can keep a focus on the reason why we're there.
Okay, and if there are any other people that could possibly sponsor this year, is that possible, or would they need to wait till the next Up Till Dawn?
Oh, well, we'll definitely take sponsorships up until the day of, for sure. If they're wanting to give, we definitely will do our best to advertise for them and do what we can as an Up Till Dawn to make sure that they get their name out, to say thank you to them as a sponsor. Of course, we have the T-shirts are already made with the sponsor that we've had thus far, but we definitely will give props and shout outs to those that we need to if they want to be able to give and put. And plus, some people might just want to give just to give. Okay. And we'll be happy to.
And if those people are out there watching, which we hope they are, who do they need to contact before the 13th?
They can definitely contact me. They can call me at 318-357-5438, or they can email me at Pashi. It's P as in Paul, ASCHY at nsula.edu, and they can find me on the Northwestern's webpage if they just search Yana Posh. They can always contact me, email me, call me. They can stop by my office. I'm also room 100 of the student union, so if they're wanting to give, we definitely will provide an opportunity for them to do so.
Okay, and any of the students on campus can just find you?
Right, and they can stop by our office anytime, and somebody will be there to help.
Okay, all right. So again, Up Till Dawn is March 13th.
7 p.m. to 10 p.m. at Prather Coliseum.
Okay.
So they need to bring their 30 addresses, so that way they can write those letters and send them off.
Is it okay if they bring more than 30?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
We'll take as many as they want.
Okay, and let's talk about that night. When you come, what can you expect? I know you said games and talking to the patients, but if it were a new person, what would they do? Just go find the table, maybe? We
have a check-in process. Okay. You can walk in. If they are on a team, their name will already be on the check-in list, and they'll just name what team they're with, and they'll check them off. If they're not on a team, then we'll make sure you have a place to sit, and you'll join right in. We'll start off the event with introducing the executive board. We'll have different contests that kick off the event. Like she said, the Crescent Circus is our special entertainment of the night. They're going to perform. We might or might not have a clown. And, you know, we'll give you a giveaway when you come in the door. And it's just going to be a fun atmosphere. We don't want you to just be bored and just sit there and write your letters. It's all going to be interactive, and that's what we're there for.
Okay, so is there anything else that you want to tell them about Up Till Dawn?
Well, there's one other part of the incentive program that we're doing as well, and it's collecting Coke tabs.
Okay.
It's something that we've been collecting for a year now. We collect every year, and it's the Coke tabs that we save for St. Jude, and the proceeds that they get for recycling those Coke tabs goes to the Ronald McDonald House on a St. Jude property. And Michael can tell you a little bit about the Ronald McDonald House and what they have, because there's different types of residence halls, if you will, or residencies at St. Jude on their campus, and Ronald McDonald House is what the tabs go for to kind of help fund that house project. So Michael probably can say a little bit about that.
The Ronald McDonald House, they have different ones for different hospitals around the world. The tabs that we raise here at Northwestern actually go to Memphis to that Ronald McDonald House that supports St. Jude. The patients that go to St. Jude, the parents should not have to worry about how they're going to pay for the treatment or where they're going to live, because most of these families have to pack up and leave. They have to quit their jobs. Like, they have all this to worry about. But St. Jude makes it so easy for them. They don't have to worry about the payment of treatment. And then when they go there, they have a place to live. The Ronald McDonald House is, I actually had the privilege of going. It's amazing. They have shared kitchens. Like, all these families interact with each other. Like, you're walking through the halls and little kids are sleeping on the couch or playing games and watching TV. All those tabs go to support the cost of living that it costs for that house to run. The electric bill, food. They have all these shared pantries. Like, they can eat anything they want. Like, the pantry's huge. It's amazing what these tabs can go to.
Okay.
So they can definitely bring their tabs at the event, because it's part of the incentive program, and we weigh, and the team that has the most in weight of the tabs wins that part of the incentive program. So we want to encourage everyone, even throughout the year, even if it's not until, you know, because this is just a week from today.
Right.
You never know. I mean, a tab is worth, you know, a lot. So you can start collecting those tabs throughout the year and getting ready for next year, but they can definitely bring it, you know, like I said, a handful of tabs will help someone at St. Jude.
Okay, so again, March 13th.
March 13th.
At 7 p.m. And if you would like to help volunteer, tonight at 5:30 in Prather.
We're having a volunteer orientation meeting.
Okay. And all right, I'm ready for Up Till Dawn.
I know,
I'm
we're
ready to put on my
excited.
shirt.
I'm excited. I can't wait. I cannot wait this year. Michael and the staff for Up Till Dawn have done an amazing job this year. And not to say anything about the previous years, because you always have to build on the years that you've done and learn from that. And this year has been just an outstanding job that they've done. Michael he's had to step up into the executive director position this semester, and he's done an amazing job. And I look forward to working with him again next year, because he will be the executive director again next year. And he is just a phenomenal person on our campus and a great leader. And I've had the privilege of working with him for this year, and I cannot wait for next year. But he's going to have to. I've got a feeling he's got a lot of shoes to fill, his own shoes, because this year is going to be an outstanding, fun year.
Well, I personally want to thank you for all that you do for Up Till Dawn and to help Northwestern get more knowledge on St. Jude and everything. And I thank you for coming to DemonLife with me today.
Thanks for having us.
I want to thank you all for watching, and hopefully I will see you March 13th at Up Till Dawn. Have a good evening.